All right, let's talk about something that, honestly, runs our entire lives, our mindset. We're gonna dive into how we can stop being our own worst enemy and instead start becoming our biggest supporter.
You ever have one of those days? I mean, you're smiling on the outside, but inside, man, you just feel tired. You're overthinking everything, and you feel completely stuck in this loop of negative thoughts. If any of that sounds familiar, hey, you're definitely not alone. It's a universal struggle, and it's exactly where we're starting today.
In this quote, it just nails the big idea we're diving into. Your mind isn't some fixed thing, it's a garden. Every single thought, whether it's fear, doubt, or hope, that's a seed. And the ones you keep giving your attention to, the ones you water, well, those are the ones that are going to grow and completely shape the landscape of your life.
So, to get a handle on cultivating this garden, we're going to break it down into 3 simple parts. First up, we'll tackle the foundation, mastering that inner world of your thoughts. Then, we'll see how to actually turn those thoughts into daily actions. And finally, we'll look at how to apply this new mindset to the world around you.
Okay, let's jump right into part 1. This is all about the ground rules that govern our internal landscape. You know, the thoughts and beliefs that create our reality from the inside out.
So check this out. This slide shows a really fundamental truth, right? You don't see the world as it is, you see the world as you are. It's the same rainy day, the same event, but 2 totally different realities are created just by 2 different thoughts. This has nothing to do with the rain, it's all about the mindset.
And look, those thoughts, they add up. If you keep telling yourself you're tired and unlucky, you're not just having a bad day, you're literally building the walls of a mental prison, brick by brick. But if you choose thoughts of growth, of learning, now you're building a mental fortress, a place of strength you can always come back to.
Okay, so how do we actually start building? Well, we've got this simple but really powerful workout for your mind. It's not enough to just think it. You gotta write it down, you gotta speak it with some real feeling behind it, and then repeat it. You do that long enough and you actually start creating new pathways in your brain. This isn't just fluffy motivation, it's a genuine mental workout.
This is a total game changer, right here. It's this huge shift in perspective. Instead of seeing every setback as proof that life is unfair, you start to see them as training. Every challenge isn't there to break you, it's there to build you up, to show you what you're made of, and get you ready for what's coming next. Let's make this super practical. This isn't about pretending bad stuff doesn't sting. It's about immediately asking, okay, what's the lesson here? What can this teach me? Getting rejected isn't just an ending, it's an opening for something else. Getting betrayed isn't just pain, it's a powerful wake-up call to learn about self-respect. And listen, this is so important. This isn't just blind, wishful thinking. It's about holding this quiet, powerful belief that good things are on their way. And that belief actually changes how you act and prepare for them. You walk into life with an energy of success, which, guess what, makes it a whole lot more likely to happen.
All right, so we've got the mindset down, but what's the point if we don't do anything with it? That brings us right to our second part, mastering your daily actions. Because the strong inner world is pretty useless if it doesn't show up in what you do every single day.
The first daily action is gratitude. And notice that word, it's a discipline. Our brains are naturally wired to look for problems, to scan for what's wrong or what's missing. Gratitude is the discipline of intentionally hitting pause on that pattern. It's a tool, like flipping on a flashlight when you're in a dark room, to find the good that's already there.
And here's how you make that discipline a real concrete habit. It's so simple, right? Just write down 3 things before you even look at your phone. Take a single deep breath and say thank you when you start to feel stressed. Or just make a conscious choice to tell someone you appreciate them. Tiny actions, but they create a huge mental shift.
Okay, the next habit is all about staying present. Think about it. Almost all of our anxiety comes from living in 2 places that aren't even real. The past, which we can't change, and the future, which we can't control. All of your power, all of your actual life is happening right here, right now. So how do you get back to the now when your mind is racing? The source gives us 4 super simple anchors. Ground yourself by just noticing what you can see, hear, or feel. Focus on the physical sensation of your breath going in and out. When you're talking to someone, really listen. And when you walk, just walk. These little acts of mindfulness pull you right out of all that mental noise.
Now, this next one is kind of a mind blower. We think we smile because we're happy, right? But it actually works the other way around too. The physical act of smiling, even if you have to force it at first, sends a signal to your brain to release chemicals that literally fight stress and calm you down.
It's a proactive tool you can use anytime, anywhere, to change how you feel. Okay, so we've worked on our inner thoughts and we've built some daily habits. Now for the final piece of the puzzle, mastering your outer world. This is all about applying that new mindset to your environment, your relationships, and everything that happens around you.
This right here, this is a masterclass in reducing stress. I mean, so much of our energy gets completely wasted trying to control everything in that left column. The opinions of others, the past, the weather. But all your real power, it's right there on the right. And you got to protect that energy fiercely by just letting the other stuff go.
And a huge part of your world is who you let into it. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true. And that means you have to be a guardian of your own energy. You have to protect it from people who just drain it. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's absolutely essential if you're serious about building a new future.
You know, we often think of letting go as giving up or being weak, but it's not. It's an act of incredible wisdom. It's about understanding that your mind is valuable real estate. You can fill it with old pain and old grudges, or you can clear it out to make room for peace and growth. This 3-step process helps turn letting go from just a vague idea into a practice you can actually do.
All right, let's bring this all home. Let's talk about your comeback story. Because after all this work, mastering your inner world, your daily actions, and your outer world, it's not about reaching some perfect happy ending. It's about realizing that you're the one holding the pen, you're the author of your own story, and it's always, always in progress. This idea is just so powerful. It completely reframes all our struggles and imperfections. They're not flaws, they're just part of the process of growth. You're not some finished product that got damaged, you're a work in progress, constantly becoming something new. And let's end our journey on this final, really empowering message. It's a declaration of hope, isn't it? It's a reminder that your story isn't over. And the belief that something beautiful is coming, well, that's the very fuel that's going to help you get there. So it all comes back to this, doesn't it? Your mind is a garden and your future is out there waiting. After everything we've talked about, the only real question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. What thought, what seed of belief or gratitude or strength will you choose to plant and start watering starting right now?